Hey everyone, so just a very quick video. Firstly, powder blue and red violet. What do you think? Because I've got flicker-free fancy studio light bulbs, I can color match the colors really accurately. By the time I've white balanced this, it might not look that way, but right now they look pretty close. What do you think? So other than that, I want this to be, it's not a live video, but I want it to be quite kind of raw, I guess. Not too much editing involved. But there was something that I read earlier which I wanted to have a quick look at. And instead of doing a deep dive, getting information, spending ages thinking about what I'm going to say, I thought I would just go straight in and do it a bit like this. And you can discover this stuff with me. I thought that might be quite fun. So someone left me a message earlier. So the message was from Tara Slater 6312. If I remember, I'll put a screenshot of this message on the screen. Tara says, when Silco is comforting Powder and she looks up through his arms, her look is definitely an homage to the painting The Fallen Angel by Alexandra Cabanel. My accents and phrasing of other languages is appalling, so I do apologise for that. And this is talking about the shot at the end of episode 3. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see if I can actually play or find the right spot in the episode to see what we're talking about. So we're talking about this bit just here. Right, that bit, that's all I'm going to show. Because if you've seen in my live streams, God, they're really tight with copyright. But let's just go back. There we go, this bit. I'm going to pause it in the right place. Right, there. Okay. So Tara has said is that it looks like the Fallen Angel painting. Is there anything other than Wikipedia? Kurth, the story of the Fallen Angel. Right, let's check this out. So I'm going to caveat this with I know absolutely nothing about art. I am very, very bad at noticing, what do you call it? Noticing kind of symbolism and understanding symbolism. But we've got, where have I just put it? Here we go. So we've got the story. So here's the, okay, let me get my screen set up. Oh, I'm not really prepared for this at all, have I? Okay, let me get my screen set up quick. Right, so here we go. Here's the two. So this is obviously the Arcane episode, and this is the webpage kurth.com, which is the story of the Fallen Angel. So this is what we're looking at here. This is the similarity. And you can clearly see it is very similar. So this is the story of the Fallen Angel. So let's discover some of this together. It's the first time I've read this. The Fallen Angel is perhaps one of the most popular works of art ever created. I mean, it does look somewhat familiar, but I don't know anything about it. Behind flexed arms, let me make this a bit bigger so people can read it. Behind flexed arms, a winged nude hides his face. His brows arch over red-rimmed eyes. So we see red-rimmed eyes here, don't we? On Powder. And a tear of rage as his mane of hair breaks in the wind. So we can see that definitely looks like a tear. And we know she's been crying, so that makes sense. Of course, his physique is flawless. Although his posture seems relaxed, each muscle is tensed and ready to fire. This is the last moment before he is cast out of paradise. So although his posture seems relaxed, I mean, I guess we know that Powder was kind of hugging Silco, which I guess usually a hug is quite a relaxed posture. But each muscle, as it says about the painting, each muscle is tensed and ready to fire. And I imagine that's what she also felt like really tense because of everything that happened. And then the "we'll show them" line, you can imagine her kind of tensing up and getting ready for that. And then it says, this is the last moment before he is cast out of paradise. So it's like Powder leaving everything behind that she knew before. Maybe not paradise, but in the sense of home and everything that came before that. That's gotta be, there's gotta be a link there. What else do we have here? Oh, what's this one down here? Okay, let's have a look. There's what looks like to be a slightly different variant down here. So this one up here is called the Fallen Angel. And then there's this one down here called Study for Fallen Angel. What does it say about this? Mentioning again, Cabanel painted L'Ange Déchu while he was 24 and the same age as the person shown. He had drawn the identical person despondent with his head in his hands and storm clouds in the sky a year before in 1846. So yeah, that one's 1847. Okay, so if we look at, can I click on this? No, let's zoom in with this. So we have these two different ones. So we have this one with the angels up in the sky. And then we have this one down here looking, as it says, an identical person but despondent with heads in his hands and storm clouds in the sky a year before. Does it say anything? This version, on the other hand, is unique. The demon is a beautiful fallen angel. The posture is more sulky and defiant than remorseful. That's interesting, isn't it? Is this what we see here? Is Powder defiant in this place at this point? She's certainly on her way, isn't she? Posture is more sulky. And I know this is a different picture, by the way, but it's interesting how there's these two different variants of this fallen angel. The head is raised and there's a tear in his right eye, but the eyes themselves smoulder with silent anger, and the clasped, linked hands and elevated elbows indicate that the struggle isn't done. That seems to fit relatively well, doesn't it? Like, we've got Powder drinks the two sides, and we've got the two sides here of the fallen angel painting. That can't be by chance. Despite the fact his facial expression is hidden, his sentiments are not hidden from us, since we can evaluate his mood by what we see in his eyes. His eyes are filled with wrath and rage. You see, I love it when people point stuff out like this, because I would never have noticed this or thought about it at all. And I know you don't need to understand about this painting to understand the episode and the show, but just these little links are just incredible, in my opinion anyway. I don't think there's much more to say about that. Just a quick video, just another me discovering stuff, not me trying to explain anything to you or trying to present anything to you. You're just watching me kind of enjoy this and understanding this and trying to understand it from my perspective, obviously. I put loads of caveats in with these things just to say that this is just me discovering stuff. I don't know if that's what you want to watch or not. But yeah, fantastic. Thanks for sharing. That's it for this one. See you later. Good night.